everyone, it's me, Delusion Dispeller. Unexpectedly me. I didn't anticipate being on tonight, but hubby's still not quite feeling it tonight. We did go to Taco Bell for a little bit of a meal because he gets a nice discount, and we watched The Counters together. And after that, he took a nice long nap, and I worked on actually making this video tonight. I worked on the information I'm going to share with anybody when they all come in here. I know Ask Golightly is on right now, so y'all are probably over there, and that's okay because I can just share this information and you can catch it later when I'm not live if you need to. But those of you that do pop in and are live, we can have this little session, and then after that, we can have a Q&A sharing time like we do, and hopefully that will be of benefit to somebody here. Anyways, we're going to be talking about boundaries today because I think people lack them and need them, and maybe some people don't have them that don't know that they need them, but everybody needs boundaries in relationships. It's very, very important. We're going to talk about what they are, what the word means, things like that, and just kind of break it down for everybody. Exactly what a boundary is, why they're so necessary, and how they are beneficial. So, without further ado, let's get on there and do that. All right. So, first of all, what does the word boundary mean? Well, I looked it up. I believe it was Webster's Dictionary or Wikipedia or one of those places. Probably Webster's because Webster's is more trustworthy than Wikipedia is. And what a boundary actually is a line that marks the limit of an area, a dividing line. Now, I thought it was interesting that it says a dividing line because when someone lacks boundaries, it's as if they don't know where they and the other person begins and ends. They become what's called enmeshed or engrossed or enthralled or bonded or attached in an unhealthy, toxic way. So you need to decide what you are okay and not okay with. That's how you set a boundary. You need to have boundaries, and anyone in a relationship with you needs to also have boundaries. Boundaries are necessary because you both need to remain as individuals in thought and decisions, whether you feel super close or not, whether you're related or not, whether you're married or not, or dating, or living together, or whatever. Boundaries protect you from someone violating your space, your time, and your identity. Boundaries prevent people from losing themselves, their right to choose, and their right to learn and to grow, and sometimes struggling to get back to their own feet. Because everybody has a right to struggle, believe it or not. Struggling is not always a bad thing. Boundaries will promote respect. Once someone crosses your line, you back away. You put limits, or sometimes you even end things completely. Boundaries must be firm and immovable. If you let someone cross your line, your boundary, they will keep on doing it again and again and again. It's scary for a narcissist or a psychopath to have boundaries and for you to have boundaries. Why? They see boundaries as a literal prevention or prohibition to getting what they believe they deserve and are entitled to. It can result in danger or even killing in certain situations. So it's important to set boundaries in a very safe way and not necessarily when you're still living with a violator of your boundaries. So make sure if you are needing to set boundaries in a relationship that you don't just out and out come to the abuser and say, well, from now on, this is the way it's going to be. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. And I'm refusing to do this or that. It could result in harm to yourself. So you need to be very, very careful and guarded if you're trying to set any boundaries. All right. Is anybody in here? Because I'm not seeing any chat messages. I'm not sure if it's my chat or if nobody's actually typing anything. I'm not really sure. So if somebody could just say a quick hi, that would be so helpful to me. Please and thank you. Anyone? Thank you, Storms. I know you probably just came from Mrs. Golightly's little chat area, huh? I was just over there too. But it was time to start mine, so here I am. And like I said in the beginning, I wasn't planning on being on tonight, but hubby's still not feeling very good. So he said, go ahead and just do your live show. So here I am doing the live show again. So I was just talking about boundaries and the necessity of setting them. Does anyone have any questions, comments, things you want to talk about tonight? What's going on with everybody? Oh, gotcha, Storms. Been hearing a lot of interesting things fly around about the whole Watts situation and what has been prevalent in the air on the YouTube channel. And I haven't been on here very long tonight because I was spending some time with my husband. Is the whole hoax idea that seems to be the biggest thing going right now on the YouTube channel. And I still don't know. I still have so many questions about the whole thing that I just don't even want to say anything, conjecture, or even what's the word, speculate anything anymore. Oh, okay, he's in Wisconsin prison. Oh, and that's where Ask Golightly was actually filming from, was Wisconsin, huh? Interesting. But no evaluation information has come out about him yet, I assume. Or I probably would have heard about it, or seen it, or read it. My Taco Bell cup. Everybody see a little bell on it? My sweet tea. So I've decided that, not based on that case or anything, just on a different subject. I've decided that since I have Christmas vacation coming up from the 24th to the 7th, 24th of December to the 7th of January, that will be when I start doing my serious weight loss planning and stuff, and my exercise. Oh, she's not in Wisconsin. I must have read her chat wrong then. I thought it said she was filming from Wisconsin, live from Wisconsin or something. I don't know. You know me, I get tired sometimes, so I don't always pay close attention to what the heck's going on the screen. But how is everybody, and what's going on in everybody's life tonight? I don't have a whole lot to say. I just pretty much shared everything that I have to say. I didn't know who all would be in here and even want to hear about boundaries, but I thought it was a good topic to cover because with the abusive relationships that go on in today's society, it's just good to know that, I can share that with people and maybe prevent some tragedy from happening. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I heard he got transferred because of safety reasons and stuff. That's good. I mean, it's good but bad. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. Seriously, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I was driving home from work today, and I see this police officer behind me, and I'm thinking, "Uh-oh, am I on my phone? Am I doing?" No, I don't even have the phone in my hand. It's not. I'm not texting. I'm not talking to anybody. Why is he following me? So I went to go straight to the little shortcut that we take, and the police car went to the left in front of a store. So I thought, "Oh, okay, good. It wasn't me." You know how it is when a police officer gets behind you, your heart starts pounding a little faster. At least mine does. So, anyways, I turned and went the way I was going to go. Oh, yeah, Storms. I mean, I'll probably still do lives and stuff. Who knows? But I'm just saying that's the time I'm going to work on my weight. He's still not doing well. He's still got the concussion results, the aftermath of it. Anyway, so I see this police car pull off, and I'm thinking, oh, good, I lost him. I guess it wasn't me. Thank God. So I continue down the road, then I turn right. And as I'm coming around the curve to go home, I see this cop car, police car in my back window, lights a blaring, flashing, coming towards me. And I'm like, what? So it wasn't for me, thankfully. This black car comes speeding on the side of me. Cop cars in tow, chasing them big time. And sorry to cut you off a bit harder on chat. Not sure what that means, but no problem. So two police cars come barreling after this black car that zoomed ahead of me. So I'm like, okay, I just pull off to the side of the road like you're supposed to do, and I stop, and they come phew, like right past me, super fast, breakneck speed. And this is like a little street. This is a side street. So it's not like an everyday thing you see. So I'm thinking I'm like on this movie where they're like chasing each other, this big cop chase. Yeah, I'm telling my cop story. Oh no, you're fine, Storms. No worries. It happens all the time. That's part of having a chat thing. Um, so I pull off to the side of the road and then I'm waiting. So the two cop cars go by, chasing the black car. All of a sudden, another car goes by. Shoom! Then I turn around the corner. I'm thinking, okay, da 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 da. Four more come by. Bam, bam, bam. Like, man, okay. And they need that many people to chase this car. It must have been a drug bust or something. I don't know, but man, it was crazy. So my husband's coming out to the mailbox to meet me because we're going to Taco Bell for our little date night. And I'm like, did you see that? Did you hear the police cars? He goes, yeah, I did. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know what it was. I didn't watch the news or anything, but who knows? I guess I could go online and see if there was any news in the local area where I live, but yeah, I didn't see them catch anybody or anything because I lost them after I turned the corner towards my house. But yeah, that was something I don't see every day. That was kind of wild. Last night almost hitting a pole, today almost getting run off the road by the police and this runaway black car. All I could think of was please don't have guns and please don't shoot me because, crazy people out there sometimes just drive-bys and whatever, get mad and try to shoot at the cops, and you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and bam, you just don't know. So anyway, that's pretty much the excitement of my day. Woohoo! Daughter called me, and I guess her schedule got a little messed up with her job, and she's trying to figure all that out because she was supposed to come home this weekend, and now she's not because she has to work at the place she works at out there. And then she's going to come here and work locally while she's hanging out for the holiday season. Yeah, so that's pretty much it on that department. In that department, I mean. Anybody have any questions on boundaries or you want to talk about anything in particular? We can make it a pretty short group tonight because I know you might want to go back and watch Golightly or something else. Mrs. Analyzer is back large and in charge. So that's cool. She's pretty excitable. She's so excited. She won her debate with the YouTube people. No, stay here, Delaney says, stay here. Okay, well, then you got to keep the conversation going because I run out of things to say. I only have my brain. I don't have all of y'all's brains. Put your brains together and decide what you want to talk about. I'll stay if you want me to stay, no problem. For a little while anyway. I'll stay till like at least 9. But we got to have some kind of topic of conversation. Hi, Mish. I'll show you where my Michi is. She's up with the medicine again. There she is. There's the Meech me. Meech. Meecha. Cleaning herself. Preening and cleaning, making sure she's nice and clean. Yeah. It's my baby kitty. Not really a baby. She's old. She's skinny. Bath time. Mm-hmm. Oh. You always give in at the expense of you. Missing appointments or doing what I have to do. That's hard because it's your job. So you got to be careful setting boundaries with the boss because you kind of probably need that job. And the only thing I can tell you about that is if you're that unhappy and he's violating your boundaries, it's probably time to start looking for another job. But if you can't, then you just have to try to stick by your boundaries as best as you can. And you have to learn to say no. And nobody can do it but you. And it's hard, especially if they happen to be like a narcissistic boss. They don't take no for an answer very well. But there is no easy way to tell you to do that other than just set the boundary, stick to it, and try to have your options open for another place to work. Yep, exactly, Delaney. Yeah, I probably will stay open till about 9 because I'm getting tired already. It's 8:30, and this is usually the time my eyes start wanting to close. I am not a night person anymore. Years ago, I could stay up all hours of the night, not even flinch, but not anymore. Not anymore. Just too tired. Probably because I work hard and it's just exhausting. By the way, I don't know if these people will be watching my video, but somebody had commented something about on a different video regarding my job, my workplace, and the atmosphere there. And I cannot keep those comments on here because I have to be careful about that stuff, the confidentiality of it. Oh, yeah. I understand, Molly. That's a hard situation. And I worked for home care, and they are kind of like, well, you have to work the hours we give you. They let you be a little bit flexible, but when you're scheduled, they want you there and they want you working those hours. And they don't appreciate you calling in because then they got to find somebody to fill your spot. And it's really difficult in home health care to do that, or even like nursing, especially since you're working one on one with a client. That client probably has a rapport with you that he doesn't have with other people. Oh, okay. You don't work through a company. Well, still, your client has a rapport with you he doesn't have with others, and it's really hard to just up and leave, you know. They get used to that. Oh, okay. Well, it's still a job. I respect you for doing it. It's all good, but it is tricky to work your way around that, you know. Thank you, Delaney. Yeah, it does help me if you hit the likes. I do appreciate that, everybody. And if you share my videos with people too, that's great too. I can't embed them anymore. Like, well, I can, but I can't allow other people to because they're getting embedded in the wrong way, and I'm not wanting to be misrepresented like that. So I don't have the embed feature on. I don't think anymore. But you can send people to my channel to watch my videos. And yeah, you're probably seeing a lot of recap, not recap. What is the word? What did somebody call it? You okay, Michi? Somebody's blowing off fireworks or something. It's really loud. It sounded like a gunshot. It could be hunters. Hi, Erica. Um, what is it called when you revisit something? They said DD re something. Anyway, we're revisiting some of my older videos from my other channel. So be looking for those. I'm uploading them a little bit at a time each day to get them from the other channel onto here. Re-uploads, yeah. It was a different name for it though. It kind of had more of a nostalgic feel to it. It was kind of cool how she said it. I just don't remember what it was called. But yeah, it's going to be my same videos but re-uploaded. Oh, thanks, Butterfly. Yeah, I used to have a butterfly on my face. I used to paint it on there. That was my insignia for a while. So I think it was Retro DD or something. I almost think it was Retro. Oh, oh, that's not good, Molly. Yikes. What is this your client you're talking about, or the person that hired you to work with the client? Yeah, you can't be treated like that. That's terrible. That's not your job to be a scapegoat. That might be time to start looking for something different if that's how the atmosphere is, because it's not worth all that. I do not know how Golightly reads her screen. as fast as her screen goes. I can barely keep up with it just as slow as it's going now, but I think it's because I'm so tired. My eyes are just like wanting to close. Take my vitamins, even though it's late. Gummy vitamins. Gummy vitamins are weird because you chew them and chew them and chew them, and you're like, should I swallow now? Should I swallow now? Oh, Sammy the Hammy? Yeah, unfortunately, the picture got a little bit ripped. That's from SharonZoo.com. It says, don't forget to put on your smile. Sammy the Hammy, the smiling pig. Dear Laura Beth, never stop smiling. Love, the Sharon Zoo. What other hobbies do I have other than YouTube? Guitar, keyboard, belly dancing. Sometimes drawing, but I'm kind of lazy, so I haven't drawn in a while. I've done some face painting. Of course, I sing. That's where that pig comes from, Sharon Zoo. You need to go watch that if you haven't seen it yet, if you love animals. She has birds, she has a pig, she's got a kitty cat. She visits other people's animals. How do I have so much energy? Right now I don't have a whole lot of energy. During the day I have to have energy. I'm dealing with kids, so I drink some coffee in the morning. I have to at this job. I never used to have to, but yeah. Sleep helps for energy. And lately, my sleep has not been good. I've been waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's been terrible. And then I can't go back to sleep, or I try to go back to sleep and I'll sleep for like a half an hour. Then I got to get up and get ready for work. And it's just choppy sleep. It's not good. Well, I mean, some of it's natural talent, and the other part of it is just I enjoy doing what I do. My time is blinking. Oh, on the microwave? No, it's because I unplugged the stove. Our stove is so old, you have to unplug it in between, or if you turn the oven on, it'll stay on. It'll stay lit. So we have to unplug it and turn it off. It's kind of weird like that, but yeah, that's why. That timer thing is always blinking. I can set it, but then if I cook something in the oven, then I have to reset it anyway because I have to unplug it and plug it back in. So yeah, you'll always see that. Yeah, you back, buddy? I think Ask Golightly has way more energy than I do. That's why she gets all those viewers and all the stuff that happens in her room because she's so excitable and upbeat. I'm not like that. Not lately, anyway. I'm pretty tired. Maybe once I'm on vacation, I'll be more peppy. I'm just getting tired earlier and earlier. It's been a very busy day today. Tomorrow, it will be another busy day. And then Friday, everybody's going to be excited because they're just a little closer to that vacation. My vacation starts on the 24th of September. Sure. December and ends on January 7th. So it's however many days that is. Yeah, I'm not complaining about it. It's pretty cool. It's like we got about maybe a little bit more than 15 minutes. So anything you want to ask or talk about, we can. Your kids have a long vacation too. That's nice. Hey, Ryan. So I was watching The Counters again tonight. I like that show. I mean, there's parts on it that I don't approve of, but it's a pretty funny show if you can look past all that stuff. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna walk over here for a second. I'll tell you one reason you need to learn to go online. When I get really tired, right now. It's like all of a sudden it hit me. I know I'm super sleepy. Ugh. Okay, I'm back more or less. Oh, thanks, Shay. I know that's one of my favorites too. That was back when I was in MLM, multi-level marketing. Not Thrive though, not Lavelle. I was in Melaleuca, New Ways, Celtec, places like that. I'm in Illinois, guys. Soon to be in La La Land because I'm fading fast here, everybody. Very tired. I don't know how y'all can stay up all night. I sure as heck can't. Probably the chalupa roll that I just ate with the hummus and bacon on it. Oh, California, nice and warm there. Yeah, I know, Delaney. It just like knocks you for a loop, that starchy stuff, you know? And it does me, for sure. Yeah, about 8 o'clock, 8:30, I'm just like, where's the bed? I'm ready to be done. Oh, good night, butterfly. That was quick. Well, butterflies do fly in and fly out, don't they? Well, 15 minutes, y'all, and counting. So let me know what you want to talk about. My mind doesn't shut off, Erica, but my body does. I was singing a song this morning by Adele. Hang on, I'm gonna go get the iPad if I can. I'll sing a song and I'll let that be our last part of tonight. I'll be right back. Honey, is the iPad charged at all? Oh, I just want to sing one song and then I'll close it down. Then you can have the computer and the iPad if you want, honey. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna sing a song by Adele called When We Were Young. Some of you might know it. That's if the iPad decides to cooperate. It's one of my favorite songs by her. I really wasn't an Adele fan until I heard this.
Our most potent serum.
Okay, hang on, I gotta go through the ad first.
Hyaluronic acid serum.
There we go. I'm gonna set this down. Hopefully you can hear it. Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were slowly getting old. We made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. I was so scared to face my fears. Nobody told me that you would be here. And I swore you moved overseas. That's what you said when you left me. You still look like a movie. You still sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were starting getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. It's hard to win back. Everything just takes me back to when you were there. To when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding on, just in case it hasn't gone. I guess I still care. Do you still care? It's just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this night, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad and getting old and made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad I'm getting old, it makes me reckless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young. Okay, so if you have any song requests, I will stay on a little longer to sing. If you don't, I will close. It's up to y'all. So I really don't have anything else to talk about. Chris Watts is old news for the time being. And I already told you about the boundary thing. It's called When We Were Young by Adele. The amazing Adele. She's incredible. That lady has a voice like none other, for sure. If I can remember how to sing it. Okay, give me a second. I'll see if I can figure it out. I'll be right back. Oh, good night, butterfly. I thought maybe I could learn it quick, but no, it's too complicated. It goes all over the place. Try again. Next request. If you have any. Amazingly, when I'm looking, yeah, I don't know Rhiannon either. When I'm looking at this thing, this iPad, I don't feel as tired, but when I'm looking at this screen over here, I feel exhausted. It is just, I think it's too much strain in my eyes or something. I'm really not sure, but oh, it's really bad. I'm gonna try to enlarge the text a little bit, see if that helps any. Oops, where'd the chat go? Now I see me and no chat. That's not good. Can't see what anybody's saying. There we go. Now I can see y'all again. Sort of. Find out. There we go. Yeah, I don't know Rhiannon well enough to do it. I know the tune of it. I know the tune, but I don't know the whole song really well. And at the end, all they do is go, Rhiannon! And I can't sing that. Stevie Nicks. Yep, she's cool. She's different, that's for sure. The only thing I really do like is Landslide, and I can sing that one if you want me to. You like the song Landslide by her? Excuse me. Okay, I can sing that one. All right, hold on. Let me see which one I want to do. I'm hoping this is the one with the harmony in it, but I don't know. Let's see. and love, and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, where the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, was can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Oh. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. It's kind of an acoustic version of it, I guess. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older. Ah, take my love, take it down. Oh, climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, where the landslide brought me down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide brought me down. Oh, the landslide brought me down. That's kind of an odd ending on that. Sorry. Weird. Okay. Well, there you go. A little bit of Stevie Nicks for you. Hi, baby. My boy. I do emotional songs. Those are my favorite kind. I'll do a little bit of Anne Murray here. Just a minute. Good night, Erica. Oh, you're welcome, Delaney.
Toyotathon is on. 'Tis the season for
Waiting for an ad
Tis the
here.
season for great year-end savings.
Probably next week I'll start doing some Christmas ones, guys. I cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul You bought it back for me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me. And I can't believe it too, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, you were there. And I'll never leave, why should I leave? I'd be a fool. 'Cause I finally found someone who really cared. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost. You took me home, you gave me hope. When I was at the end and turned my life back into truth again, you even called me friend. You gave me strength to stand alone again. Me too. To face the world. Good lullaby. Out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, you needed me, you needed me. Okay, we need each other, right? You needed me, I needed you. We all need each other. All right. So we lost most of the people in the group, so we'll just end this here. I said what I had to say earlier, so if you need a refresher course on boundaries, rewind and start over. I may see you tomorrow or sometime soon. Thanks for coming in, everybody, and have a great night.